Obviously a great first half by the team, and I was real proud of them. We outmatched them, and we did what we should do, and that was good. So it was a good win. It's been a while since we got a win, so it's nice to sing in the locker room. Now we got to look ahead and get back in that SEC, try to get us one.
Derek, was this that performance you've been waiting for to say you're stupid not to play the quarterback?
Well, he played well, obviously. I mean, we had 300 yards in the first half and 5 touchdowns. But we outmatched him on the perimeter too. So, let's don't get too excited is what I'm saying. I mean, we were running down there. They got a young secondary, and we got some good veteran wideouts, and they struggled to cover us, and we knew that. So he did what he should have done. Don't throw and catch.
What do you know about Luke's doctor? I know he went out and got
Yeah, concussion, so usually they'll be back. But he got popped in the head. It's a pretty good blow out of the top. I was surprised.
Derek, did you pretty much know going in that you had him out?
Well, it doesn't mean that we thought we were going to win, but we're a more talented football team than they are. And, I've been on the other side for 3 years, so it's a tough thing to be. And then, they lost their best secondary guy this week, so, and the one strength of our team is the senior perimeter guys, and Denarius and Gerald and Luke, and so we came in wanting to throw the ball, and it worked. I didn't feel like we were outmatched up front, or we outmatched them up front just because of our inexperience. And then we lost Fulton there early in the game. We had to pop Shaw over to right guard, where he hadn't played all season, and Schofield's in there, and he's not doing very well. So we struggled a little bit up front, but we were able to make up for it just by throwing and catching.
Because of the Memphis defense hasn't been very good all year, was this, do you feel like the timing was right to put Tyler in an atmosphere that was comfortable, you felt like he could probably succeed?
Well, that wasn't why I made the decision. I made the statement, if we'd been playing Oregon this week, he'd have started. So I don't know. I mean, he can't feel too good. I mean, he ought to feel proud. He had a good game, and then let's go to the next one and see how you do against a little better defense.
Can you talk about the defense kind of recovering after a bad first series?
Yeah, they punched us in the mouth that first quarter. We came out and we didn't finish a drive, and then they went right down the field, and we were a little bit rattled. They were starry-eyed and jumpy, and then we settled in and did a good job. So we got turnovers, which is what we've been needing all season, and when we get turnovers, like any team, we play well. So we hit the runner a couple of times and it coughed up. We hit the quarterback. A couple of picks. That's what you got to do. We still we didn't play great on the other side, but we settled in, and it helps when your other side score. That always helps you play a little more aggressive, not worry about much.
Derek, Tyler didn't lock in on one guy. I think he had 5 different TD passes to 5 different guys. Did you like the way that he was seeing the field?
Yeah, he made some good decisions and made some really nice throws. He did some good things out there. He really did.
Good to see Torrin get back going and back over 100.
Yeah, got him over 100. We struggled to run it a little bit, and that's why I say I didn't feel like we outmatched them up front, and that's why we had to throw it. So we popped a couple of runs, and that helped us, but we struggled to block them.
I guess, Coach, a little bit on Stone starting at center and the rest of the line.
You know what? That probably the happiest thing about today for me is that we didn't have a fumbled snap. And I mean that because I was really worried about that. And James went in there and performed well. We'll watch the film to see how well he blocked. But we looked pretty good out there. We had a freshman center, a freshman guard, a freshman tackle, freshman quarterback, freshman fullback all starting. And we had a good first half, so that's a good sign.
Derek, you said a couple weeks ago you knew what you were getting from Malik. Had you evaluated his hands?
And we got walked down twice on picks. Prentice one time, didn't we? Yeah. And then Malik, he made a good play right there. That was good. It's fun to see those kind of things.
He was showing up in the backfield too a lot.
Yeah, he played well. Looked like. I think he's playing a little better every week. And that's going to come in time. Don't forget he's inexperienced. He didn't play at USC. He wasn't good enough. So he's our best guy, and he's playing pretty good. So he's getting better every week.
Derek, can you talk about Chris Walker getting his first 2 sacks of the season?
Yeah, we've been waiting on that too. So a lot of things happened today that we've been really waiting on. And I told the team, the time excuses are over. I mean, we got to quit talking about we're inexperienced, we're young, we're new, we got this. It's over. Enough's enough. Go out there and make your mark and put it all together, and they did.
Derek, did it seem a little strange to you to be someone else's stadium and yet your fans outnumber theirs 3 or 4-1?
Yeah, it was a new experience for me, that's for sure. But it's nice. Our fans are awesome. I say it every week. Here we are struggling, and it's cold. It's a night game. It's in Memphis, and they came out like they always do. I've just been amazed at the support that we're getting from them. So I'm grateful for it. What was the attendance tonight? 40,000. We probably had about 30. Yeah, it's awesome.
Derek Rockets from 6 tackles here, and they just seems to be showing up.
Yeah, he's another one. Good freshman. Probst got in there. Rockies made some big hits on kickoff too. He's getting better each week. I think he's going to be a good player for us. And it was good to get those guys a lot of play time.
How about Marcellus? How close is he to getting back?
I hope he'll be back next week. He's showing improvement every day. We just didn't want to, we could have put him out there today. I didn't want to risk it because we might have lost him for the rest of the games.
If I don't ask about him, I'll get fired Monday night.
That's all right.
Which of your offensive linemen, the young ones, are making the most progress so far?
Well, all 3 of them really. Stone, Fulton, and Juwan. It was a shame that Zach got hurt, his ankle. But they're all a little different. They're all a little different. All different personalities, all a little different body types, but what they have in common is they're big and they're athletic, and they can really cover guys up. And they're smart. They play smart football. So I think we might have settled in right there at center, right guard, right tackle for a while. Knock on wood.
What's the next step you hope to see from Bray?
Well, see how we can compete against an SEC team for 60 minutes. I mean, that's the next step for our team. We hadn't put together. We almost did, and we put together some pretty good efforts, but we need to go out there and play like we're capable of playing against an SEC opponent. That's our next challenge.
Could Fulton have come back in if the score was closer? Or was
No, he was out. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous. We emptied the bench, but we couldn't take Dallas or Schofield out because we didn't have anybody left. We only traveled 9 linemen.
Are you worried about Fulton for next week?
Well, yeah, because what's going to happen is I don't know how the extent of the ankle, but I can just tell you right now, he'll be out there hobbling on Tuesday. He'll practice terrible, or he won't practice, and then we'll be, he'll go out there and be ready for the game, but he didn't practice all week, and he'll, probably not play well. That's what the odds tell you, but we'll see. Shaw Dog, man. Shaw Dog, he's our utility lineman.